Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the class. Hope you all are fine and safe. So, as we know that we have started our lesson number 9, the earth our habitat. So, previously we saw about solar system, the head of the solar system, that is sun, and seven planets, that is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. Now we are left with Neptune. So let's start. Now Neptune, this planet is green in color. Its atmosphere contains a toxic gas called methane. Seasonal vibration is observed on this planet like Earth. Now, what we got to know that this planet is green in color. It has a toxic gas, that is methane, and seasonal changes can be seen here. Now, here a trick is given for you all to remember the planets according to their location. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. Now, from M, we can recall Mercury, V, Venus, E, Earth, M, Mars, J, Jupiter, S, Saturn, U, Uranus, and N for Neptune. So, this is a trick to remember the planets according to their location. Now, next topic that we are going to go through today is meteors. Sometimes it appears that star is falling from the sky at night. Actually, stars do not fall. Yes, we have many beliefs, right? That if we see a falling star, our wishes comes true. But it's not a star that falls, but small pieces of stone or rocks moving in the sky or small parts of planet are called meteors. These meteors are quickly pulled or dragged towards Earth because of gravitational force. Now, we know that besides planet, satellites, there are many celestial bodies in the universe. So samely, sometimes what happens that some part of the planet or stone or rocks, while they are moving in the sky, they are attracted towards the earth because of gravitational force. As soon as it enters atmosphere, it gets ignited due to friction. Now what happens? As soon as it enters the atmosphere of the earth, it starts burning. Why? Because of frictional force. At this time, a bright line is seen in the sky, for which we say the star is falling. And that's why we see a bright light or a burning object in the sky, and we assume it as a star. Some of meteors which are not burned fully cause huge depressions on the surface of the earth. Now sometimes what happens that the rock or stone or the part of the planet, it doesn't burns completely, and before that it strikes the surface of the earth. At that time what happens, we find huge depressions or huge holes formed on the surface of the earth. Koyana Lake of Maharashtra is believed to have been formed due to falling of such meteors. Now here an example is given of Koyana Lake, which was formed because of such falling of meteors. In Saurashtra near Dhajala, a meteorite had fallen which weighted 40 kgs. Now yet another example is given. Okay. Next topic that you can see is of constellations. What is constellation? In wider sense, any set of star or even a single star is called constellation. Now, sometimes we find that the stars make a pattern, right? Yeah. This patterns or even a single star is called constellation. Some of the constellation have specific shape because of the mass of stars. Now what happens sometimes many stars they combine and make a shape. It sometimes look like a goose and sometimes like an eagle. There are total 27 constellations like Ashwini, Revati, Vishakha, Punarvasu, Orion, Rohini, Pushya, Arya, Swati, etc. Now there are almost 27 constellations observed and the names are given here. Two or three constellations surround the moon for which we have to look at sky continuously. Now, for the constellations that surround the moon, we have to look continuously at the sky and then only it can be seen. Remembering the names of constellation is not easy, but they can be easily memorized by repeated viewing and understanding. Now, remembering the name is not that easy, but we can remember it when we continuously see them and understand their shapes. Some names are remembered as they are associated with auspicious work, like at the time of Pushya constellation, gold and silver is purchased. Now, some of the names are remembered by ordinary people too. Why? Because they are related with auspicious work. Auspicious work means in Hindi we call it as Shubh Kam. Like at the time of Pushya constellation, we buy gold and silver. This is information about our solar family or solar system. You still have to learn a lot about your home, that is Earth. So that we'll be learning in our next class. So just revise these two short topics and we'll be meeting tomorrow. Thank you. Take care everyone.